Here I am in the final stages of making quenched hydrating face serum. When you're making cosmetics, it's important to make sure the product that you're putting out there has the proper pH level. If the product doesn't have the proper pH, it can affect the stability of the product. And for this serum, I need the pH to land between 3 and 6. This is because of the preservative I'm using. And if the formula doesn't fall in that range, then the preservative just doesn't work. Another concern about the pH being off is the potential to burn a customer's skin, which is obviously something that needs to be taken seriously. I grab my pH meter and I have to calibrate it in the proper solutions to make sure that the meter is reading the quenched serum correctly. After I calibrate and make sure everything is working properly, I make a diluted solution of the quenched serum in water. In between each use of the pH meter, you have to rinse it properly with distilled water. Because I have made this product so many times, I'm confident that it naturally lands at the right pH, but I always still check it just to make sure because it is that important. And as I suspected, the pH is perfect, landing at a 5.56, and I don't need to make any changes. If I did need to make any changes, I have pre-made stock solutions that can lower or raise the pH of the formula. If I wanted to lower the pH, I have a solution of 50% distilled water and 50% citric acid. If I wanted to raise the pH, I have a solution that I make with 80% distilled water and 20% sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is also known as lye and is extremely dangerous. You know, in movies, when a person gets murdered and the murderer puts them in a bucket to disintegrate the body, they use lye. But okay, wait. Maybe that's not the best example when I'm explaining it in regards to being in skincare, but I promise my products won't melt you. But that's why, like I said, the pH of cosmetics is so important in the first place. And whenever I'm working with lye, I have to wear eye protection and a respirator mask. The fumes will literally make you choke. You always want to put sodium hydroxide into the water and not the other way around. And I always keep some vinegar around just in case it splashes on me because vinegar has a pH of around 2 to 3 and will neutralize the lye. All of the equipment that I use for the lye goes in a bucket and I'll pour the vinegar in with that. That way when I go to wash everything, I don't burn myself.